Hi everybody, welcome to today's transmission. This one is about clearing radiation toxicity from our cells and our energy field. It's come up quite a bit for me in recent times that there, through various little tests or channels and things like that, that my own body might be holding some radiation. And then when I was doing a energy art workshop, more info about that at the end if you'd like to know more or would like to join, where we're channeling healing energies into paintings, and we were doing an exercise where we were channeling it into our own physical bodies to heal our own physical bodies. And I became aware of radiation toxicity from having CT scans and medical investigations, which was then in keeping with these other like bioresonance tests that had picked up radiation toxicity, QHHT with Marla Kelly, which had picked up radiation that needed to be released from my body, and lots of other things. So I'm going to share the painting process with you in the visual so that you can receive the light codes from that, because every brush stroke and every colour chosen was intuitive and contains light frequencies and light codes that if you're watching this during these transmission that's coming, you will receive additional light codes to clear not just radiation but the other things that I was clearing in the physical body, and I can speak about that at the end. Anyone that wants to just skip straight to the light language can go to the timestamp in the description box, but I just want to explain a little bit about what radiation is and how we absorb that in our day-to-day life and in modern living. So there's a few images there, screenshots that I took when I was Googling it so that I could do a really full transmission here and really release all forms of radiation, not just from medical imaging or medical tests. So this what I came to understand through just Googling, and of the websites are there if you want to look deeper into it yourself, is that every day we're picking up radiation from our environment, from the soil, from the Wi-Fi, from microwave ovens, from airport scanners. It's in a lot of things in small amounts. And you'll see a table there that tells us what is an amount that affects our body and what isn't. So, but what I sense is from doing that art and feeling this scanning movement through my brush, like slicing my face, slicing the brain and bringing healing energy into that, was that I had slices of radiation. Now, medical technology, medical advice is that you can have as many CT scans as you like. It shouldn't be too dangerous. The amounts that you're getting don't affect you. Although there are guidance that if you are below 22 when you have your first CT scan, you potentially have a higher risk of getting cancer from the radiation from the scans. So I'm not saying don't have a CT scan, please understand that. I'm just saying that my body is telling me that radiation from that CT, but I had several CTs over time for migraine, is imprinted on my body and it's having effect that I need to detox. So as those codes coming through for me, I want to share them with you. But my intention is not just from medical imaging, but from all the sources of radiation, which we're told are safe, like these are safe levels according to the authorities. But my body was flagging it. And when I was in this channel doing this channeled healing art, it came up and it expressed itself, and the light codes and the colors came in to work with it. And I also felt it calming through the skin. I felt it having an effect on the skin. But of course, sunlight has radiation in it. We're all very aware of melanoma and of sunspots that come up through the skin. So we're going to work with a lot of different forms of radiation according to what the body says it needs to get rid of. And the energy field and the spirit needs to get rid of. And just a little bit about the art that you're going to be watching happen during this. It's bringing in cosmic rainbow colors. These have a frequency with them that clear specific frequencies. They're off planet, they're cosmic colors. We can't see them in our 3D spectrum. And the idea of the art is not at the moment, at this point of it, to look like the person necessarily. We're clearing energy. And the way the brush moves and where it goes and what colours is what's important here. So to receive those energies, just let your eyes wander over the image. Just follow what's happening with an open heart whilst you're grounded. And the same with the sounds you're going to hear. Atatati takakakatokokokokokotokokoko. Akatatati takakakatokokoko. Akataia kakatokoko akakatokoko. Akataia kakatotokokotokotatiya kaka. Akatatakokokotia kakakatita kakakatoko. Akatatatatia kakatatatia kakata. Akatatatia kakatokokotia kakatatatia kaka. Akatata okokokotokokokotokokokotokokokoko. Akatatatati takakakatokokokotokokokotoko. Akatatatatati takakakatokoko. Akatatatatatatakokokokoko. Akatatatati takakakaka. Akatatatakakakatokokokoko. Akatatatatakatakakatokokokoko. Akatatatakakakatokokokoko. Akakakaka. Akatatatakakakatatatatatatakakatokokoko. Akakakakata. Akatatatatatitakakakatokokokokoko. Akatatatakakakatato tiakaka. Akatatatatato kokokokoko kakaka. Akakatatatatatia katoto tokokotatati kakaka. Akatatatakakakatokokokoko akakatata. Akatatatatitititititititititititititititi. Akakatoto kokokotokokokakatatakakakatatakakaka. Akatatakokokotototototokokototokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokoko Akatia kakata kakatita kakakatokoko akakata kakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakaka akatataka akatatataka akatatataka tia kakatututukutukututukutatata akatatata titi akatataka kokokokokokokokokokoko Akatatatata tita kakakatotokokototokokototatata akatatataka Akatakaka, Akatato koko 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 tataka kaka kataka kaka kato akatatata kaka 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 tatatata kaka kataka kaka 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 koko 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 akataka kaka kataka kaka ti 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 akatata kaka akatata kaka kaka ti 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 ada ti ada kata Atataka toto koko ataka ia taka kakati taka kakatato koko kakaka akatataka koko koko toto koko 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 kakaka akatataka koko 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 toto koko 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 aka ia taka katiti taka kaotka katiti titi kakaka akatato toko o toko ko toko o koko 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 Akatataka kakakakakaka ti 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 akatataka kokoko totoko o kokotoko kokoko akatataka kataka taka 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 kot 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 Atatata kakakakakakatoko koko 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 to 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 otototoko tatatakatakakakakakakakakakakatoko koko 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 akatata kakakakati ti 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 akatata kakakatakakakoto koko 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 akatata kakaka akatata kakakato toko koko 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 akatata kakakakakakakakakakakakakaka akakato koko 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 toto koko tata tita kakakatata akatoto tita katati takakata koko 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 tata titi titi akatata kakato toto tatati takata kakato akakakakoko akatata kakakaka akatata kakoko toto koko 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 akatata tita kakakato koko akatata kakakakataka akatata kakakato toto koko akatata kakato koko akatata tita kakakato koko akatata kakakakoko akatata kakakakatoko akatata tita kakakakoko akatata tita kakata tita kakakatoko totoko akatata akatata tita kakoto atakakakaka akatata akatata kaka koko 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 akatatata akatata katita kakakato totoko tatata tita kakakatata kaka akatoko koko 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 tatata tita kakakata kaka akatata tita kakato koko totoko koko 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 akatata tita kakakata totoko koko 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 akatata kakakakakato koko 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 So what I was really feeling through that, I was feeling multiple layers of the being, the energy field, the physiology, all decompressing, clearing, detoxing. So especially the bones felt like they were decompressing. The temporal areas and the temples of the head, especially the jaw releasing, the solar plexus releasing. I could feel the glands, like the throat glands. So yes, I read something about the thyroid, which needs iodine, and that can absorb radiation. So, and it can cause thyroid dysfunction. Also, it's well known that radiation toxicity can lead to cancer as well, and tumours. So it felt like a lot of releasing out of the cells, out of the soft tissues, out of the glands, out of the bones, and even out of the chakras specifics, especially the throat chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the crown chakra, and I could feel the very delicate, sensitive organs like the reproductive system organs and the womb. So the kind of things that you might feel as you detox and that releases is things shifting out of those areas. You might feel tired, you might get a headache. I also felt releases through my abdominal organs and my lungs. So the like the pancreas and the spleen, the liver, the kidneys, those kind of areas. Even if you had a little bit of pain, just trust that is toxicity shifting out. Make sure you do rest and listen to your body. Drink a lot of fluids to help all of that move through. So the other thing to mention is that some of the symptoms that you can get from radiation toxicity is advanced aging. And in this painting as well, that was something that came up. So releasing this radiation should help with releasing premature aging, kind of helping that come back to natural aging states. So, the energy feels so much clearer now, so much clearer. So yes, if you want to know about how the healing art works, you can see on the image there, at some stage, if you look really closely, you can see that the face almost looks like a baby face. So we're going back, and that's not intentional, but as we're shifting the energy, we're going right back to the beginning of the physical body, and we're clearing the traumas that have happened over the lifetime. And a lot of those traumas are very common in humanity. And as I'm drawing myself and I'm a woman, there's a lot of things I'm healing there that are very much to do with being a woman, such as, plucking eyebrows or putting makeup on that doesn't sit right with the body, hurting yourself to look beautiful, something most women will do, definitely, plucking hair, plucking mustaches, dyeing our hair, all these chemicals and things, to fit into society, to be attractive. It's all part of our humanity, really, in our cultures. But these were all having wear and tear on the body. So going through, and we're clearing all of those things through being in a channeling space, a healing space with that intention, and following the flow of energy as to where the brushes want to go, choosing intuitively the brushes or the spatulas or sponges or fingers. I do quite a bit of finger painting there. letting it be rough, or letting it be a colour you wouldn't want to put there. And actually, at the point where we finished the workshops are 2 hours long, my painting looked pretty nasty because the toxicity from the radiation started to come out. It looked quite toxic and dirty and old, whereas at the beginning there, you get the sense of a newborn baby. And so what I find with the art is that by the end of it, it looks realistic. Here's a picture of one that I did many years ago. By the end, it looks like a normal piece of art, rather than having all of these distortions and things, because we've worked right through the healing process, and then the healing is done, and the painting is the complete picture containing all of the complex and codes and formulas and keys to heal those issues. And anybody that looks at that painting then, especially if you're sensitive and you can feel energy, can receive those light codes and those healings into their own body. So even though this is a picture of me, once it's finished, it's going to be available as a print, as a healing print, because people can receive all the feminine healing and all the medical intervention healing and all the Wi-Fi and microwave oven toxicity in airports, even going in a plane. People that travel a lot can get quite a lot of radiation in their body, and I've done a lot of traveling. So then that will be something that even in print form, it doesn't have to be the original, or even just seeing it on a video, you can receive those light codes. So I have another couple of channels, and both on YouTube, and both of those I put, I go through the artworks and bring through the healings and the light codes, and you can receive the light codes from those artworks on there. If you'd like to join the energy art workshops, just follow the link down below to Patreon, and there's a lot of information there on that. If you'd like to know about other artworks that contain different ascension and healing energies, and twin flame alignment energies and things like that, there's some on my Etsy shop, but I'm currently just getting my website up and running with many healing artworks that are available as prints and things like that. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.